One very important note: always subtract before you add, meaning listen to the sound. If you're not hearing one of a particular frequency, subtract something that could be getting in the way of it. That's kind of how you want to start. You don't want to start by boosting anything. You want to cut if you can. So, listening to the clean sound here once again. I actually hear a wonderfully balanced clean tone that I'm really happy with, and I don't think I want to change much about it. So we're going to move on to the first overdrive. So that sounds weak to me. So what I'm going to do here is actually a little trick that I once saw, because I don't think it needs more bottom end. I think it probably needs a little bit less bottom end to let the mids come out. So I'm going to set my frequency, my parametric EQ, to about 120 here, and then I'm just going to notch out a little bit of the bass. And that's sounding a little better. Now, I want a little bit of top end sheen, so I'm going to boost the presence just a hair. Now, the bass and treble controls in the Tonex are actually shelves, which means you're going to pick the frequency that the thing starts at, and everything you cut or boost after that point is what is cut or boost. So in this case, I'm going to set the mid shelf. I'm going to set the high shelf to about 3000, and I'm going to cut the same as the bass, so we get more of a mid focus. So we kind of did a cut right there where it's going to make the most difference in terms of that. Finally, we're going to do a little bit of a mid push, and I'm going to push it for a little bit of that whoomp. 500 hertz is a pretty magical frequency. So we're going to go ahead and boost the mid at about 500 hertz, and this is what we end up with.